Hi everyone, and let's try this again. So we're doing a Planner Pixies new member orientation / open house. And if you were here yesterday, I did the whole hour. And you know what was funny at the end? I was like, okay, anyone have any questions? And I was like, that's really odd. No one said anything for a while. And I was like, well, maybe no one stayed. I was like, maybe I'm just too boring, which is always possible. So fingers crossed. Hopefully today works fine. I don't even know because I went live literally 2 seconds later on my other channel, Lisa Latte, because I am selling the author resource library for Black Friday as well. And that live stream went through just fine. So I'm just, apparently I'm just clueless when it comes to these things. And I'm going to run this on my phone in the background as well. So then I can see if I go dead. I just am not here. Anyways, if you're new here, my name's Lisa and I have a membership. So it is called Planner Pixies. And originally it was called Goal Getters. And that's because I just love doing these monthly plan with me. So before that, Courtney and I on my Lisa London channel, I know I'm just trying to confuse you. I have a lot of YouTube channels. Like I just really like going live on video. So over there, Courtney and I, every month for our membership for the readers, would do like a monthly plan with me wrap up. And, Courtney is definitely like a superstar go-getter doing a million things. She is a mom. She has a full-time job. She is writing books. She has book clubs. She has a YouTube channel. And in between all of it, if you follow her on Insta stories, she still manages to have fun and have a life. So she is like my idol. I'm always trying to be like Courtney. Anyways, when Courtney and I was like, I'm doing so much of the book club, which I love doing with Courtney. And honestly, I just kept doing it because I just liked hanging out with Courtney. But I really needed to find time to write. And so I was like, I should probably quit this so I can find time to write, which is kind of like lame because clearly Courtney found time to write without quitting. So I'm doing something wrong. But anyways, so fast forward, I was on my own and I was like, you know what? I do still miss doing plan with me. So I just did them on my own and I started Goal Getters, which then morphed into Planner Pixies because I was like, it's getting really hard to sell all of the planners that I have one by one. It'd be easier just to like let everybody have everything. So anyways, if you are new here and you are a new member of Planner Pixies, here's what you want to do to get up and running. So join Heartbeat. So we used to be on Circle, but we're now on Heartbeat. And this is your secret invite link. Don't worry, I will email it to you. I was going to say everything I'm like, oh, I'll post it in Heartbeat. But if you don't have the secret invite link to get into Heartbeat, you're not going to be able to like do any of these. Anyways, so little weird thing, quirk about Heartbeat, you do have to have a photo to register and it's a requirement. And it doesn't have to be like your own personal photo or like even a headshot or anything. You can put a photo of your cat or an icon of an apple. It doesn't matter. It just needs like a graphic image of something in order to like move you through the registration process. So that's one thing. Next thing, you want to bookmark 2 things. So all of your content is on Thrivecart Learn. And quite honestly, if you joined way back before I went to Thrivecart, all of the material is on Podia as well. So you'll notice some of those legacy platforms that don't have like a fee with them, or maybe I've already prepaid, like for Thinkific, like even some people are still on Thinkific. There's no reason for me to like delete the content. So I just leave it up there. Anyways, so Thrivecart Learn has everything. And then Heartbeat, usually I try to post it to Heartbeat too. Now Heartbeat, to me, like the forums, like I really like the forums, but sometimes like it's like looking through a junkyard, right? You're like, okay, I saw it when it first came up and it was new and exciting. And now there's been like 100 messages since then. I can't find what I was looking for. So because of that, everything's organized in Thrivecart Learn, but in Heartbeat, it's just kind of like a news feed, like social media. It just kind of comes up here and there, and I don't know where it is. But there is a little bit. I will walk you through Heartbeat. There's a little bit of organization. So bookmark those two. So when you log into Heartbeat, make sure to say hi, introduce yourself, go to the event spaces, RSVP for the next event. So the next event that we'll have is, we have two this week. Thursday, we're going to do InDesign 101, so just a repeat. I've been trying to do, I was telling everyone, because I have the part-time job and it's very erratic. So it's hard for me to find 5 days in a row that are exactly at noon like I used to before. So now I am just going to do all 5 lessons for InDesign 101 in one sitting. We're just going to power through it, which will probably be much more efficient, because if you noticed before, like I will do one lesson and it will take the whole hour because I'm a chatter. Like I'm very talky and I have things to say, and even when I don't have things to say, I still somehow find things to say. So that's why it should be no surprise to anybody that yesterday, after the internet connection was lost with YouTube, I just kept talking. So I just didn't even notice. So anyways, that's what you want to do. So that's going to be Thursday. And then on Friday, which is December 1st, very exciting, the start of a new month. December 1st, we are going to do the December 1 plan with me, and 2 new things for December that I'll be announcing too is, one, we used to do this thing called Monday Motivation. And I used to say, we used to meet every Monday and I would just go through what my plans were for the week. I had a little worksheet for you, like a 1-pager to plan out your week, and what you wanted to do. And so I just know it's like a busy time, and I'm not a fan of that, like, what is that? Finish hard or power through, right? Like, but I do believe we could all instead just get a jump start on 2024. So like if you wanted to floss every day, maybe that's just something you add in there, right? Like I'm going to buy floss and I'm going to try out different flavored floss, like maybe mint and other things are going to inspire me to want to floss. And I'm going to put it right on, like I'm going to take some Scotch tape and tape it to the mirror in the bathroom. So I cannot ignore flossing, right? So whatever it is that you want to do, let's just do like a trial and error for December. I'm also doing what's called Coachmas. So Coachmas is just sort of my way of helping you out get ready for 2024. So, it's still not too late to put together a 2024 planner and sell it. So I just want to make sure that everybody has all the help and the tools that they need, so that you can get going. Like even, I can't remember, Tracy, I was helping Tracy this week. She had questions with her file. Like if you're something you can't get, just email me your file. I will look at it. I will help you. So don't feel like, no one should ever be like, I didn't get the help I needed. Lisa wasn't available. Like, I want you to be successful. I want you to sell things. I want you to make money. I want you just to be happy. So whatever you need, I am here for you. So for all of December on Voxer, you can go ahead and show up. And I will be opening up 15-minute slots for December too, if you feel like you just want to chat with me and you just need that time. So you can definitely sign up for one of those as well. So that is Coachmas. What else? Go to email me your Voxer profile name. I don't think you have to anymore. I think it just kind of adds it. But if you tell me what your Voxer profile name, inside of Voxer, I can favorite you, like put a little star or heart or whatever it is. So then you'll like come up first in my Voxer feed. I don't get a lot of Voxers, but sometimes I get just like weird things from weird people, like some 78-year-old man sent me a shirtless picture of himself the other day. I have no idea how he found me on Voxer. It was really weird. Anyways, but good for him that he knows how to use Voxer, right? Like they say old people don't know how to use technology. Clearly this person did, unless it was like a 10-year-old spoofing as a 74-year-old. Anyways, book club. So I mentioned this yesterday too. Book club is going away for 2024. I actually asked everybody inside of the membership in 2022. I was like, what do you really like? What do you miss? And everyone voted to get rid of book club. And because I am an author and a book nerd and I just didn't care about your feedback, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave book club in. And nobody's been really excited about it or really listened to it. Anyways, this will be the last year of book club, but you'll still, if you're new here, you still have all of the past book clubs that you can get access to. And even though we're not doing book club, even in addition to that, you'll notice I keep sending you these short form, you know how they have those services that do a PDF of one of the nonfiction books and like put all the major highlights in there so you don't have to read the actual book. So I've been sending those to you in the Sunday Eve newsletter as well. So all of those are in there too. So anyways, what else do you want to do? So if you want to edit the templates, I would sign up for Adobe Creative Cloud. Right now, they are having a sale for Black Friday. And I do believe like all of the tools are useful. I still like Photoshop better than Canva. I still like InDesign better than Canva. I like it better than Affinity. I just think that it is going to be the gold standard. And honestly, if you want a job in corporate America, or you want to pick up some like, I don't know, freelance work for a corporate client, they're all using Adobe. And, well, I shouldn't say that. Most of them are using Adobe, usually because they're able to negotiate corporate-wide deals for discounts. So anyways, enroll in InDesign 101. It's still on Podia, but don't worry, we are going to do InDesign this Thursday. So if you want a live, like you have questions right there on the spot, you want to have it open. Ideally, like during InDesign 101, you should have InDesign open up on your own desktop and be following along and be able to practice. So then if you run into issues, you can ask me right there on the spot and I can answer them for you. And then subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's tons of tutorials on there, and sign up for Canva. So Canva, all of my Canva templates, everything that could be made into a Canva template, I did that not last year, the year before. So anything that's not there, say for example, Canva only has 200 page limits for their designs. And as you know, a daily planner has 365 days in it because there are 365 days in the year. So because of that, not everything is in Canva, but what could be put in there is, now you do not need a premium Canva Pro account. You can have the free account and every single template will work. All of the premium fonts will work, everything. So a little hack that you can do is, like, I have uploaded the premium fonts, but you don't actually get the font, if that makes sense. You can use the font within that particular template. But if you're like, you know what, I really don't want to use this for what Lisa has, but I really like this font, just go ahead and use that template link or make a copy of that file and then delete all the pages and use it for something else, and then you'll have that font inside of there. So that is also something you can do inside of Canva. All right, so what is inside the membership? You have dated planners. So all of 24 was done. It was like done last year. And honestly, 2025 is already done. I have not proofread it because there is nothing worse than calendars that have not been proofread. So my ex, actually, it was very useful. He proofread all of my planners for me, like the dates. And obviously he is gone. So he is not going to, I mean, I guess I could try sending him. I don't think he's going to proofread any more of the planners for us. So I just need to it has to be like, I can proofread them, but really like somebody else needs to proofread them. Like it should be proofread 3 different times. Cause there's just always going to be errors. And I don't know why. Sometimes you just like, you start looking at the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sometimes there's a 1, 2, 4, 7, and you just don't notice because you're just like, oh my God, I'm so sick of looking at the numbers, right? So that's why you really need like 3 people to go through it. So long story short, 2024 is done. 2025 will be up definitely by April. It shouldn't take longer than that to finish proofreading. And then pop-up shop planners. So if you're not familiar with the difference, the pop-up shop planners, some of them are dated, not all of them. Some of them are planners with a purpose, like a budget planner, self-confidence planner. I think we had people voting on those, right? The fitness planner. The only difference is all of the pop-up shop planners come with marketing material. Now, this is before Canva, and obviously I don't really like Canva, so I don't have Canva graphics like templates like everybody else does. A lot of the templates were just done for you, so there's nothing to change, or they were made inside of Photoshop. And there are no plans to go back and redo those because there are just so many, like everybody and like every place I look, right, left, everyone is making Canva templates for social media and marketing. So I don't really see a need to go back and make those because there's already a plethora of those out there. Now, the unique thing about pop-up shop planners too, in addition to have all that social media stuff ready to go, is that you have variations. So the covers, usually they come with different covers. Like the budget planner comes with like, I think 8 or 9 different cover options. So your planner will look different from somebody else's planner, and then look different from another person's planner, right? So all of those things are happening. Extra templates. Sometimes I just like making templates just because this is a coffee table book, and I just thought it would be pretty and fun to make one. Now, coffee table books, to be fair, are very expensive to make. They are typically hardback, and they are very heavy, and they have that really nice glossy magazine paper in there. So in there, I believe I told you how, if not, just ask me, I can tell you where to get these printed. But something that, again, I talked about the pricing. It usually costs like $80 or $90 to get one of these printed. You're probably not going to find somebody to buy a coffee table book for $80 to $90. Not saying they won't, but typically that might not happen. So these could just be fun coffee table idea books that you could just sell as PDFs. This was a goal planning workbook. I just thought this looked cute, so sometimes I just share templates like that. The anti-anxiety planner. So I've been struggling for over a year now with, I don't want to say, my therapist says I can't say agoraphobia, but it has turned into agoraphobia pretty much, where I can't leave the house. I've just had like this overwhelming irrational fear of like, I guess life. I don't know. As soon as I leave the house, like I feel like I'm gonna like get dizzy and faint and throw up. And so anyways, I've been doing a lot of work on relaxation and meditation. And yes, I tried all of the drugs and they just didn't work. I mean, if there was a pill that would solve my problem, I would do it. I'm not like anti-drugs or anything. So anyways, pills did not work. And so I am now stuck with those holistic solutions of doing Tai Chi and breathing and thinking relaxing thoughts and meditation and all those things. So anyway, so I made a book about anti-anxiety. So sometimes that's how some of the extra templates come up as well. Holiday planner. I always thought it would be fun to put together a holiday planner this is like a planner that helps you plan for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. And I'm so sorry it doesn't help you plan for Hanukkah, and only because I don't really know a lot about that subject. So I've been to Hanukkah celebrations, but I don't really know how to plan them. So I didn't want to put that in a planner, but if anyone has great ideas or wants to help me with that, we could add that to the planner as well. Seasonal planner. I made an undated planner, and I was going to make it a pop-up shop planner. I think it's just a regular, I just made it. I thought it just looked pretty. And so it is, because there are no planners inside of the shop that are undated. I have 100% always made dated, or I have made a planner with a purpose, right? So this is the first undated, which is kind of generic, even though I put 2023 there. It just says week of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It could be for any week, right? So it could be, they can add their own dates in there. We also have wedding invitations. So I had a past life where I did wedding invitations, and then just like everybody else, when COVID happened, I didn't have a business, right? So there's nothing to invite people to when everything is shut down. And I relied heavily on Envelopments. So Envelopments is a wedding invitation product, not product. They're like a done for you, not a done for you. What's the right? They do kind of print on demand. So of wedding invitations, but they work with designers, like wedding invitation designers. So like they have it set up so you as the intermediary can put in an order, like you're a wholesaler, and then I would charge my clients extra because I worked with Envelopments to get this done. And they used to have these really beautiful wedding invitation, sample books, just like the ones that you used to see at Papyrus, which I'm dating myself, right? Like Papyrus has been out of business for like a decade. But those stationery stores that had the beautiful wedding invitations, like paper stores. So anyways, after COVID ended, Envelopments did not open again. I don't know what their problem was. I don't know if it's because they were in Southern California, but nothing happened. And I wrote to them like a million times. And so They just sent, literally last week, they sent me a DM and they're like, we're open. And I'm just kind of like, who cares? Like, it has been 3-4 years now since COVID, right? Like, people have moved on and quit their businesses because you could not get your act together. Anyways, long story short, I do love making wedding invitations, but it never came to fruition. And so I actually got rid of that. I was going to launch this whole course called, and I bought the URL, Invitation Academy and all of this stuff. And then when envelopments didn't reopen and I had banked all of my resources on that one printer, I just got really anti-wedding invitation, but I still like making these. So I put all of these, there's a couple others in there as well, inside of, inside of there's templates. Now, during that time, I got more into Procreate and learning how to draw word art. Now, I can't draw people or scenes or figures or anything else, and I'm not really interested in that, but I do love lettering, right? So I did calligraphy as well for the wedding invitations. And so I just spent all of that time doing a little more in Procreate. So all of these are available for you inside of the membership. If you too are like, a couple things, these have editable layers. So anytime you use Procreate, you have different layers that help you build these things. Now, I am not an expert at all on Procreate. I'm still just like learning it myself. But if these are helpful to you, or there's some certain layers or things that you want to just see how it's done behind the scenes, all of these templates are free for you to have inside the membership. And a catalog. So I have said almost done 2022. I am late on this. The catalog is done. It just hasn't been updated. So I will get that. I think it's out there already, but I will work on updating that for 2024. But this is basically what it looks like. That's why I'm saying it's done. All the pages are in there. So then you can say, hey, what exactly do I have access to? Because sometimes unless you open up everything, it's hard to tell. So I just wanted to link these all back to the files where they were. And you can also mix and match things. So I try to put things together too that are all purples and all blues and yellows, so you can see where everything is done. All right, so I'm looking over here because I have everything on the other screen. So template stock membership. So every single template I've ever made is inside of Planner Pixies right now. So inside of there too, if you want, there's accountability, there's support. Like I said, we're going to bring back Monday motivations for December. If you want to make friends with other people, they are right there waiting for you. And everything is inside of Planner Pixies. So if you were wondering about stock photos, and I know there were a lot of sales, so Pixie Stock and Styled Stock Society both had lifetime memberships available. I definitely recommend those. I've gone through, I think at this point I've done 3 videos. I just did an updated stock video walkthrough. It's up on my YouTube channel like a week ago, of everything that I think you should do for stock photos and everything else. So you get a lot of secret videos as well in the membership that I just don't send out everywhere else. So you're also going to get, so there's new templates. I say every month. I have been behind. There's goal setting workbooks for sure every month, and those are about 40 plus pages. I don't know how long this will last, but I'm really into this fashion illustration look. It's like very classy, it's very girly, and then I can just kind of like tailor it to every month. And I guess just secretly inside, I do aspire to be able to learn how to draw these things. I'm still working on letters, so I don't know that I'm anywhere near that, but that's like a secret like hope of a hobby that I hope to, or skill that I'd love to be able to pick up. For August, just for fun, we did a Barbie themed workbook. So if there are certain themes that you want for each month, so I just went through and I just like photobombed the entire planner with Barbie stuff. So if you really like Barbie, then you might really like that. I've been thinking about doing a Marvel one. There's so much controversy though right now with Marvels. But yeah, Marvels, Doctor Who, these could just be things that only I like. But Yeah. So anyways, we always still do the monthly plan with me. So every time I do a plan with me, you get the whole slide deck, you get the workbook, and you get the recording. So you'll notice that on my YouTube channel, it's only up there. I used to leave it up for 24 hours. Now I don't even bother. It's there for like a minute. I feel like unless you're in the membership, you probably don't really care anyway. And honestly, it's just really just for members that we do that every month. Book club, again, that's going away. Everyone voted for it to go away. I just kept trying to make it stay alive. You can still read all of them. So all of them, just like the monthly plan with me, I go through very quickly in like 5 to 10 minutes, a recap there. If you just like listening to it, there are slides. If you're like, I can't listen to you anymore, Lisa, I'll just read your notes. And then a link to where to buy the book. So these were all of the book club chats for 2022. So 2022, again, the intention for that year was really just to be productive. And we were called goal getters in the beginning. So all the books were chosen at the beginning of the year. So we have Joy at Work, the No Spend Challenge, Success Principles, Good Vibes, Good Life, that kind of thing. And then the next year, this year, when I kept book club alive, despite no one wanting it, I for sure tried to mix in new things. So there's some stuff about YouTube, there's some things about branding, there's some things about design, and some things about just life and productivity. So that is all coming out this month. And there were some other extra, I said there were like bonus book recaps, mostly because I can't stop talking about books. Clearly, I really like doing the book club all by myself. It's not really something that's very lucrative. I would say for anyone to go out and start doing just as a standalone business, but for sure, I will probably try to curtail some of that. Anyways, I think that was, challenges. So you get to do, so the 5-day challenges might turn into a condensed 1 day with 5 parts to it challenge just because of everything going on. But you'll see there's a lot of really good challenges in there. Sticker shop challenges, the print on demand challenge, subscription box, like anything that you guys want. So we always vote on it. So whatever, is most popular, what everybody really wants that month, we do. Sometimes I do 2 if I have time, or I just do it the next month if it was like number 2. We have Best Week, we have Anti-Procrastination, we have the Digital Declutter. You can watch all of those past ones. And I've gone back and I've tried to make workbooks for a lot of them too. So some of them have workbooks, some of them don't, but they all have slides. And then Voxer. So even though we're doing Coachmas for December, normally Voxer, you get one-on-one access all day on the 15th of every month. Doesn't matter if it's a Saturday, Sunday, it's just too hard to track. That way you just know it's the 15th of the month. And to be honest, even if you ask me like in between, I will probably answer anyway. So that is that. Oh, secret playlist. So again, secret playlist is just, as you can see, that top right one, Clean With Me. I love throwing things out. I don't even know how. It's been like years. You'd think before this, I live in a tiny studio now, but prior to this, I lived in a big house. And because of that, I think I just kind of expanded to have a lot of things. And also, because you have all that space, I just kept things that I don't really need, right? Like I had a walk-in closet that was kept with stuff. That I did. So that's me. Like I literally cleared out that whole closet like a year before we moved. And then just things that I'm doing, hanging out. Apparently I really just wanted to talk about the Chinese New Year one year, what I eat for breakfast, me going out shopping, hanging out with friends. So tons of different things inside of there, as well as all of the tutorials. So I've done a bunch of tutorials on just random tools I like using. And so those will be in there as well. So you get personal vlogs, you get accountability. We tried the accountability. I will say this. We tried accountability teams and partners and it just didn't work. I'm not really sure what the issue is or what happened. And I think that happens a lot with groups. So, definitely there is an account. So when we switched over to Heartbeat, there's an accountability tool inside of there. I don't know that anybody has used it yet, but for sure it's in there. So it's like something built in to the system. So anyways, that's inside of there. These are all those tutorials, like how to create a poll and circle, how to go live on Crowdcast, which we don't actually use Crowdcast anymore. And I'm kind of salty about that. I loved Crowdcast. It's such a great setup, but tech-wise, it just stopped working. And to me, if you can't do the basics of like, I just need you to stream, then it doesn't work. And yesterday had nothing to do with the software. I'm using Ecamm right now. I think, honestly, I think the cat must have unplugged something. I don't know. I heard something pop, and then I was like, that's probably nothing. I'm just going to keep going. So I don't know if he stepped on something and it just lost the connection, or if he pressed a key. But anyways, what else do we have? Oh, book reviews, because like I said, I can't stop talking about books. And then Monday Eve motivation. So every Sunday, I send you an email that I call Monday Eve motivation, because I feel like Sundays, especially for people who have 9-to-5 jobs, they can be Sunday scaries, right? And you just do a countdown the whole week, like how many days until Friday, and then you're like, TGIF on Friday, and then all of a sudden Saturday you're kind of happy, and then you wake up Sunday and you're like, oh no, the weeks, they just keep coming. It's coming, and Monday's going to be here again any minute. And so anyway, so this was just kind of trying to cheer you up for the week, because I know a lot of people don't send emails on Sunday because they're like, no one's reading them, and I'm just going to wait and send my marketing or whatever email or newsletter on Monday. So that's what goes on Sundays. Private member forum. Again, we're not, it says we're on Circle. We're on Heartbeat. We did not use Facebook. I really just don't like Facebook. So I don't even like browse it that much. Once in a while, but like I wouldn't call myself a Facebook addict. So I am excited that we are using Heartbeat. And also, so inside of the membership too, you get all of these VIP bonuses. So if you are, unless you're quarterly, that's the only person they don't apply to. You get the calligraphy supplies, you get wedding invitation, you get card deck printers, subscription box, notebook print. So all of my printers are inside of it. The only printers missing are planner printers. And I know you're like, what? This is Planner Pixies. And that's because they're included in Planner Academy, and I told everybody in there this is the only place to get it. So I feel bad if somebody paid for Planner Academy and they're like, oh, I didn't even know you were just going to give them out everywhere else. So that's what's in there. So there's two things in there. You can get the list that's just like an interactive list. So for like, let's say calligraphy, it will tell you where to get supplies, where to get those big acrylic stands, where to buy mirrors, whatever you need to do for a wedding or large scale calligraphy, or where to get chalk. And then there's also a PDF if you're like, you know what, I don't have time to like click through your whole thing. I just want to print it all out and look at it later. You can also do that as well. If you are thinking about using HoneyBook for clients, whether you are doing wedding invitations or you are doing calligraphy or any other kind of one-on-one work, I have a lesson in there on how to get started using HoneyBook. I really like HoneyBook, and it doesn't even have to do with like, I don't have an affiliate link. I just think it's a very user-friendly visual representation of how to get started. And I know everyone talks about how Dubsado is like a good competitor and they're cheaper, but personally I hated Dubsado. Like it never worked. Like everything that had to be programmed, like there were so many issues, and it was like homegrown, and it's only supported by this husband and wife team. And I just felt like, I don't know. I know they're still in business and some people love them, but I just really wanted like a more solid, like bigger company when I had like client work. So, you're also going to get access to ThriveCart for beginners, and you're going to get all of my ThriveCart kits. So how to create checkout pages. I have a whole lesson on how to do that. How to use ThriveCart Learn, which is where everything here is hosted. How to do, I also have templates. Whoops. So these courses, here's what's inside each course: how to create ThriveCart checkout pages, how to create products and order bumps, how to fulfill orders, how to customize. It's like I couldn't find anybody with any lessons on ThriveCart anywhere. So I just made them because I feel like it's such a good tool. And I had it for a while and I didn't use it because it looks so ugly. Like right when you log in, right? It's made by a guy. It's very masculine. It's not very like pretty like Samcart. But it's like way better than Samcart. So Anyway, so this is how to create courses, how to upload your content, how to customize course options, all of that good stuff. And then checkout templates. So I actually made you some checkout templates. There's some for a digital planner. There's a checkout template for stickers and another for physical planners. So they're already done for you. You can just customize them. And the last bonus I forgot to mention is Sticker Camp. So Sticker Camp was meant to be sold as a standalone course. Like, so last summer I was going to have Sticker Camp, like summer camp, right? And I had all these cute things that I was going to draw on Procreate. And then, and not to sound whiny, but so my boyfriend dumped me, and also, like, I had to find a new place to live, and then I had to take a part-time job for benefits. So it was like a whole thing, like a cascade effect where summer came and went, and I was like, oh my God, I never did this. So I just put together Sticker Camp, and I just gave it to everybody inside of Planner Pixies because two things, I just didn't have the bandwidth or the like motivation to put together a whole marketing campaign for Sticker Camp. And then two, I just wanted to reward everyone inside of Planner Pixies because they'd been waiting so long because I had so many personal issues. So I just made this part of Planner Pixies. So we talk about how to create stickers when you can't draw, because I can't draw, like I said, at all. So we talk about where to get things and how to get stickers drawn for you. And we also talk about where to sell your stickers when you have no audience and if you're just starting out, and what equipment to buy if you want to print stickers at home. Now, I also give you original sticker templates. So I actually outsource this and had these made for you. They are in InDesign, Illustrator, and in Canva. So any of those that if you're good at like drawing or manipulating, or you just want to take a couple things from here or there, that's all inside of Sticker Camp and waiting for you. So that's a wrap on everything. Let me show you, hold on, let me show you something. Let me show you where Heartbeat is. So Heartbeat. Okay, and I think with Heartbeat, I think it's gonna look a little weird because it is, let's see if we can do this, Chrome wide, there we go, and let's get rid of this one. Doesn't look right. Let's try that again. Let's go Chrome wide. Nope, it still keeps wanting to do Sticker Camp. Hold on. I'm trying to show. Okay, hopefully you can kind of see. I guess we'll just have to take me out of the picture because that's, I think, what's making it difficult to look at. And there we go. That's probably as good as I'm going to get it. All right, so this is Heartbeat. And Heartbeat, like I said, is where everything is. So this looks a little weird because I am obviously the owner of Heartbeat, the admin, so it looks a little different. But inside of here, you're going to see a couple different things. So there's a section called Guides. So there's a section that's going to onboard you, some Heartbeat how-tos, resources, and then over here you're going to see links. So like I said before, there's links to the link list, which is the pretty fabulous Heartbeat URL, Heartbeat desktop. You can download this on your phone and Android. There's no iPad version. If you want to start using Heartbeat for yourself, you can. There's a 14-day free trial link. Thrivecart login. Here you can update your membership and billing info if you're like on a quarterly plan. And then if you want to enroll in Planner Pixies. Also over here in the forum, so any events you'll see inside of here. And then inside the forum is pretty much where everything is. So I have new announcements over here. We also have introductions. You can join in and say hello. We have new member orientation, which I will post this as soon as we're done recording here. We have book club. So all of the past book clubs, like I said, are in here, but they're also in Thrivecart. Monthly goals. So every month after the plan with me, everything gets posted over here. So you can see them over here as well. Oh, this was a mini August challenge. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. That I was just asking if anyone wanted to do that with me. And then over here we have share your wins. If there's anything that you wanted to share with everybody in the group. And then over here we have productivity wins, tools. So anything that you really like that you want to share with everybody in the group. And then and this will probably get revised in January. Sometimes we talk about health and fitness. I think for a while there it went dead, but January is coming up again. Advice skill in case anyone has questions or they want to just swap ideas with each other. And then course reviews. So this is really just if there's a course that you took or something that you wanted to comment on. Secret videos. So the last one I did was Llama Life, which I actually really like. Just new tools that I've liked. I bought the Aura ring. I redecorated my office. And then Monday Eve check-in. So all of the emails are over here as well, in case you missed them. And every Monday Eve email comes with one of these graphics, just because I like making them. And I always like seeing those little graphic motivations. So you can save those, post those to your wall or whatever you want to do with them. Anybody has any Canva questions? Here are all of the extra templates in here as well as they get created. And then Feedback Fridays, Accountability Circle in here. Fail Fridays, if anyone wants to talk about any fails they're having. And then we had a little clearly dying conversation about NaNoWriMo for anyone doing Nano for the month. So that's everything inside of there. So if we go back to links over here, we can go to the Thrivecart Learn login. And I'll show you what that looks like. So over here, this is your student dashboard for Pretty Fabulous. And you'll see just useful links to purchase InDesign, join Planner Pixies if you're not already a member, and get Thrivecart if you want. Now, inside of here, you're just going to see the courses you have access to. So this fake user account has access to pretty much everything that you're going to get inside of Planner Pixies. And then over here, you're going to see, well, somewhere in here, that's the only annoying part about Thrivecart is it doesn't put things in order. So over here at the bottom, you're going to see Planner Pixies. And when you open it, you're going to have a welcome to Planner Pixies. So it's going to walk you through Planner Pixies and how to find stuff and how to get to everything that you want to get to. But over here on the left, you have new member orientation, which again, I'll update this as soon as we're done. We had 3. So again, in the beginning, we were all about productivity. So for ClickUp, I used to be a paid sponsor for ClickUp. And so we had ClickUp beginners. We had a really great ClickUp guide. It's a PDF download. So on any of these, as soon as you click download, you're going to go ahead and you're going to see the files or however your computer is set up for those files. And then you can download those over here if you really need to onto your desktop. And then ClickUp slides. Same thing. Slides will show up just like a PDF. And these will just be horizontal because back in the old days, I used to do horizontal instead of vertical. So this will have all of the notes for ClickUp, the Trello, Asana comparison, in scope, out of scope, where to find their webinars, how to buy it, where to gather ideas, so this is kind of, if you've never taken a course from me or gone through any of my slides, this is kind of my style for what I use for teaching. And so all of the notes that you need are right inside of here. where was I? Oh, okay. So if we keep going down, you're going to see unlimited downloads. So you're going to have all of your dated planners over here. So you have annual, monthly, weekly, dailies. You're going to see all of your digital planners all in one space as well. You're going to see all of those pop-up shop planners all in one space as well. And then all those specialty planners. So ebook, manifestos, and then miscellaneous bonus templates in here too. And then benefit number 2 is new templates every quarter. So sometimes I'll just post them in here. Clearly I'm behind on posting, getting that updated. And then there's another section, the monthly live with me, plan with me live streams. I can't even talk. And so you'll see all of these in reverse, I guess in order, January 2022, February 2022, you'll see the replay over here, you'll have the slides, and then you'll have the workbook as well. So dropping down to the next section is book club. So if you want, I always say this, like Scribd is so great. Scribd has, I think it's like $9.99 per month. And with Scribd, you can get a lot of books that normally you'd have to pay for free. Plus, it has all of these other cool things included with your membership. And again, I am kind of a book nerd, so maybe that's why I'm more excited about this than is normal. But you're going to see the video recap for the month of that book club. You're going to get the slides for it, and then just a reminder to join Scribd if the book is available on Scribd. So you're going to see January, February, so all of the books by the month and the title and the author are going to be listed over here in this section. And then over here, benefit number 5, and just so you know, this coincides directly with the sales page, like benefit number 1, benefit number 2. So then you know where all of these are. So these are the challenges. So the YouTube channel starter guide, website design, inbox 0, start your first membership, go paperless. All of these are listed inside of here. Over here on the left, we have monthly Voxer access. So how to get Voxer access. Secret YouTube playlist, so divided by vlogs, tutorials, product reviews, unboxings. Oh, I did a lot of income reports too, so if you're interested in those are in there as well. InDesign webinars, and I've done some secret interviews with people, so those are posted over here as well, and those aren't available on the YouTube channel. They're only available inside the membership. And then the archive. So there's only the 2022 email archive. We'll start up the one for 2023 probably very soon, now that I see that. And then how to join Heartbeat, and then the annual VIP. If you are in the annual or lifetime membership, you're going to get all of your annual VIP, all of these vendor lists, as well as Thrivecart Starter Kit and the Honeybook mini course. You're going to see all of those in here too. Now, these are standalone products too. So when you go back out here, you will probably see those in here as well. See the card deck printer list, subscription box. So you'll get all of these inside of your Thrivecart dashboard. So I hope that helped to answer things for everybody. Let's see. How do I get rid of this? There I am. All right. So, let's do this. Okay. So that is everything inside of the Planner Pixies membership. So if you are new here, I hope that helped to show you where to find everything if you're just getting started. And if you're not inside Planner Pixies, definitely join. We have a really great offer right now. Black Friday is extended. You can buy lifetime at the founder's rate. So it's just today's the last day. And then you'll never have to pay again, because I am definitely a fan of lifetime memberships and never having to have recurring payments. And I've been doing so much talking. I don't think there's any comments at all. So I think we're good. Rosenblau said, oh my God, LOL. Beverly says hello. Christine says hello. Tasha, love my membership with Planner Pixies. Aw, thanks. And so that's it. So I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. And I will see you. When will I see you? If you're around, I'm going to be live again in an hour. So So if you want to hang out with me live, like in person, Molly and I are hosting a cozy mystery writers retreat. I know you're like, I'm not a cozy mystery writer, which is totally fine, but we're going to go live in an hour on my Lisa Latte YouTube channel. And we're going to talk about that and how that's structured and exactly what's going to happen, who it's for, where we're going to meet, when we're going to meet. And that will start at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, and then I will be live again on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about, on the Lisa Latte channel, we're going to talk about how I make my characters for Cozy Mysteries. And then I will also be live, I believe tomorrow. Let me look at my schedule. I'm going to be live again with InDesign 101. Don't worry, I will send an email out to everybody. It doesn't matter if you are in Planner Pixies or not. Everybody can get access to InDesign 101. It is free. I'm just doing an encore of doing it from before. I don't think a lot of things changed since the last Adobe conference update, but I don't know. I think, so, I mean, I did a review of what changed and not a lot. So we'll just go ahead and talk about that, mostly because we are running into InDesign, advanced InDesign, which is a challenge that everybody wanted. So I thought it'd be a good refresher to do InDesign 101. And then we'll roll into the advanced. All right, I am finally done talking and for this hour, and I will see you again at noon if you want on my other channel. All right, bye everyone.